It is a legitimate question to ask yourself, should I tell my children this or shouldn't I? You know, you'll hear from a lot of people, you absolutely have to tell your children. How could you not? You'll hear from other people, don't tell your kids, they won't know, they're busy with their soccer and whatever, just don't say anything. What I tell families is that I'm not going to sit there and think that I know what's best for your kids. I certainly have my personal and professional biases. I do think children do better with information, but I don't have to live at your house, and I don't have to take care of your children. So the question I pose is, what risks are you willing to take? What is the greater risk for you? Would it be worse for you to not tell your children and to be at the grocery store and have someone run up to you, throw their arms around your neck and say, I heard your husband has brain cancer, I'm so sorry, how's he doing? And the kids are standing there like, brain cancer? We haven't heard anything about that. What's going on? And they're getting distressed in a very public place, which is hard for them. Or would you rather take the risk of choosing the time, choosing the place as best you can amidst the crisis of diagnosis, and I realize that's a tricky one, and telling them your meaning? You remember what you said about you want your kids to hear your meaning for this illness? And telling them your meaning for this illness. It's scary and it's hard to do, but if you open that door of communication for your kids, then you've kind of given them permission to talk back to you. You've preempted the person who's going to run up to you at the grocery store or what somebody's going to say at school. So clearly I have a bias, but I'll also throw out what I said earlier is that each person in this room has to decide, what risk am I willing to take and what risk can I manage, and go with that. And then be willing to deal with the consequences or the fallout or the joys or the benefits. I mean, you know, there can be amazing communication and closeness that comes amidst times of very difficult illness and stress. And when I work directly with kids, sometimes I'll ask them, you know, what's hard about your dad's brain tumor diagnosis? And they'll list, you know, 5 or 6 things. And I'll say, well, what's good that's come from it? And inevitably, a majority of them, not all of them for sure, but a good number of them will say, our family is closer than it used to be. We communicate more than we used to. We're more honest with each other. And so from a very difficult conversation comes sort of the riches of improved conversation. It's not what you would have chosen, but it does come with it.